So what I like to do is find a straight edge. So we'll go 5 inches, 9, then we'll go over 4. Use a straight edge, and we go from here to here. And that's our first side. see what we got. So this is our brand new nesting box. We'll be quick, Mama. Black kits, white kits. Hi everybody, welcome back to Bobby's Bees, and I have some really loud birds. So today we're harvesting honey. It's about 85 degrees. It was even hotter earlier today. And usually when you're harvesting honey, I have a jacket on, my gloves on, because I'm trying to move as fast as I can. It's really, really hot. You know, I have harvested honey with just a veil on, but this time of year when it's really hot, the bees tend to get a little cranky, especially, you know, when you're stealing their resources. So I wanted to show you what's in the John Deere trailer. We carry a lot of stuff out to the apiary, and often I just keep the trailer full of this stuff. I'll park the trailer right into the shed at our garage at night, and that way I have everything ready to go, because I'm harvesting honey really July, August. We're going out to the apiary every week and pulling honey until I make it all the way through the apiary. The object is to get through, pull the honey, harvest the honey, and get the frames back out into the hives. So, you know, it gives me an opportunity to go through all the hives and check the health of all the hives. And I still actually had some swarm traps up. And often folks are like, what the heck are those swarm traps being up? I use them for a tool. I'm not necessarily trying to take that hive and build it up. I'm using that hive as another queen if I need it. So I have some nukes, I have some traps that still have queens and new colonies, and then at the end of the year I'll take the resources, whatever I have, and I'll either shake the bees into a different hive, I'll pick my favorite queens, and I'll keep the best and pinch the rest. So let's take a look at the trailer. So in the trailer is my suit and my gloves. I have 5 nukes here, and all the nukes have stapled entrances. That way when I'm putting honey into these nukes, the bees can't get in. All the nukes have frames, and some of the frames actually have drawn out comb. If I can get this, some of them are ready to go, and it will actually help the bees fill out their frames faster going into the winter. Also, I have a cooler with some ice coolers in it with some cold Gatorades, because after you're out here for about an hour, you know, if you don't hydrate, you're sweating so much, you possibly could pass out. So you really want to pay attention to your hydration. Brush to lightly brush the bees off before I put them in here. I have this just to make sure that my smoker stays nice and hot and it's smoking. I have some fresh pine needles that go in here, and I have my leaf blower. So I'm all ready to go, and that's what I take out to harvest honey. We're taking a frame for every frame that we pull, and that way they're not going to build out comb. You don't want to take the frames, leave the box hollow or empty, because they'll just build comb in there. So make sure you put some frames in there, and if you have some frames with drawn out comb, even better. So the apiary is out of control. I've never seen the grass. We've had so much rain. We've had 5 inches of rain in a matter of just 3 days. Last night it was over 3 inches alone, and I thought the basement was going to completely flood. We only ended up getting water in one little area, and our downspouts are commercial grade downspouts, but it was so much water, and the puddles were so, I mean, they were immense. We had puddles all around the house. We've never seen anything like it. It just kept pouring for hours, and it was coming down. It was a monsoon. Okay, so I'm all suited up, and I don't mess around. I got everything zipped up, ready to go. I got some pine needles in here. I like pine needles because it's a big, thick smoke. Look at how fast that is. You don't mess around with that. You get it going with the propane torch. It's just a little hotter. And once I get that going really hot, whoa. Let's stuff that down there all day. Grass is nuts. It's 3 feet tall. Okay, so we're gonna get into this one. I'm also gonna clear these guys out. Okay. A hive packed with honey. So, we will not be taken from this hive. And we're not inspecting hives today, we're just harvesting honey. Yeah, the bees are just cranky when it's hot like this. And one thing that you can do to help with ventilation is put in a box like this. Put in a little vent box. You put an inner cover down, then you put this on top. And the bees can come up here and vent and cool off. It gives them a little bit more space. The only problem is when they get packed out, they'll actually build comb up there. I mean, that can be a good thing if you want some wax, but maybe you want some comb to bottle up for somebody, but just beware, if you give them some space, they'll use it. Okay, so this feels like a half a frame. Oh, and we don't have a queen excluder, so we're gonna run into brood. And why do I use queen excluders? Because it's easier to manage. You don't run into things like this where you have half brood on one side. Oh, this is actually a brood frame. So now we just don't have guaranteed honey all on top of the box. So that's why it's just gonna make it more difficult. And I can already just feel that it's not a frame that we're gonna pull. Just one of those hives we're just not gonna be able to really do anything with. On to the next one. So right off the bat, I look at this hive and I think, there's no way. Man, I gotta come in here and aggressively cut everything down. This frame out of here. Nope, just not what we want. Not what we want. I sweat pretty good in my suit. I am just sweating my butt off here. Alright, so the smoker's nice and hot. You can see I'm starting to get into the honey now. But I want a full frame, front and back, of white covered honey. White capped. Getting better, but we're just not there yet. So they might be ready maybe at the end of the month. I think we have one right here. Nope. See, that's just not full. I don't want to harvest a half a frame. Close, but not. I mean, so far I haven't found one full frame in this hive. The problem is the one that I know are probably good are in the sun right now. A little bit better. Nope. So we're gonna move on to the next one. So I'm gonna let these guys keep building. You know, this looks like a first-year hive. That could be the case. I'll come back in a few weeks. Maybe they'll be done. Keep going. All right. Man, the bees are so calm. Surprising. Okay. I think we got another okay hive. Still about a halfie. See, it just needs to be capped. I can come back in a week. And that's all capped. Wait. So, yeah, he's in good shape. Okay, put it back on. Unfortunately, put it back in the sun. I know, you're like, boring. I want to see some honey get harvested. Next. Man. You gotta be able to burn, you gotta be burning some serious calories when you're out here in the apiary. Okay, this one has a queen excluder. I think we're gonna find what we need in this one. Feels really heavy. Yeah, that's what we want right there. take this and I'll just blow them off the frame. And I brush the remaining bees, that are a lot actually. This really ticks them off. I usually don't have so many on here. There's a lot of bees hiding under here. Yeah, they don't like that when you flick them around like that. They're usually pretty ticked off. Here, and we have one frame harvested. So basically the whole box is full. So I timed this perfectly, and I had to search, what was it, 4 or 5 hives before I finally found one. And it just depends on, you know, timing and how fast the colony's going. And you can see all the frames are looking the same. They're all full. So this is perfect. And we're going to be able to harvest a lot from this. So okay, so we're half done with this hive. Like I said, all the frames are coming out the same. They're all perfectly capped and ready to go. So smoke does interrupt their communicators, but it also pushes them aside. It actually tells them they have a natural instinct that to go fill up on honey. Could be a fire in the woods. I'm all done for the day. I went through about 8 hives and I only ended up taking about 20 frames. I think 18 frames exactly. So, you know, things could be worse, but you know, each frame is roughly about 2 quarts in a pint if it's well drawn out. So should be a lot of honey, and we'll check back in a couple weeks, and several of those hives that we looked at today will be ready to harvest as well. But we're probably gonna spend August harvesting, and that's all, and then we'll start to get ready for fall time. So